Hey, hello, how do you do everyone? StarryZ here, and welcome to another guide on Arcane lineage. Today we will be talking about Gilded Strike, a very useful move to use in Arcane lineage if you want to get money really fast. In order to get this move, it's actually pretty simple. All you have to do is join a covenant, the Blades of the World Covenant to be exact. And once in the Blades of the World Covenant, all you have to do is just continue to level up your rank in the Covenant. How do you level up your rank in the Blades of the World Covenant? Well, that's pretty simple. All you have to do is complete quests or give gold to this guy who's right next to the quest board. Leveling up this way is not the most efficient way. Now yes, in order to start getting quests, you do have to level up a little bit in the Covenant in order to get a perk that allows you to start getting quests from your quest board. And completing quests from your quest board will help you level up faster. Now if you do decide to give them money, keep in mind that depending on what level you are, you will have to give them more and more money. So, you end up spending thousands of coins in order to level up. But for the moves you get and the talents you get, it is very much worth it. Now there's two cosmetic talents that don't do anything in the game right now. I'm not sure what they do, but I'm like 90% sure later on they're just gonna be cosmetic changes to your characters, or perhaps changes to abilities that are actually useful for Blades of the World. Such as talents that make so you get more money for completing quests, or perhaps even talents like Blessing of Survival, which make it so you can live one lethal blow per battle at 0.1 HP, which is really nice for melee builds. Anyways, once you finally level up enough, which I am not sure what level you had, because I did this all night last night, because I made a terrible mistake. I'll get into the mistake I made later so you can avoid making that mistake. But eventually, you will finally get Gilded Strike. Gilded Strike is a 2 stamina move that has a 9-turn cooldown. You know, pretty standard of some moves that are in the game, but what makes it really good is its ability, that depending on the enemy's HP, if you kill the enemy with Gilded Strike, you get gold depending on how much HP they had. Now, considering how useful this move is, in terms of gold production, you may think that the power on this move is actually really weak. You know, probably weaker than Daze or Strike. Surprisingly, no. Gilded Strike actually has a base damage of 12, unironically making my strongest move that I had at the time. So you must be thinking the drawback of this move is the amount of gold you get, probably just based on the enemy's HP alone, or perhaps even half the enemy's HP. Wrong. It's double the amount of the enemy's HP, which means most enemies can get you around 75 to 80 gold in the desert alone, not even counted corrupted enemies that can go over 100 gold. What? And again, since it's not a magic move, it's amazing for melee builds, like Paladin, because not only are you dealing high amounts of melee damage with your sword, but also you gain other skills such as the ability to survive a fatal attack once per battle, perhaps even giving you a chance to escape, or pulling out the Clutch of the Century. However, it takes so long in order to upgrade your rank in the guild in order to start getting these abilities that it's debating if it's even worth your time. Because in the time you get all the gold and all the quests done, you probably could have gotten your superclass already, and maybe even an enchantment if that's what you were going for. However, if you still want to go for this move and get easy money, the easiest way to do it is to do desert quests that require you to get items. Let me explain. So you may think that the easiest quest to do is stuff like Sandy Extermination, which basically just allow you to kill any enemy in the desert and it'll count as progress to your quest. However, this is the wrong move, because you have to kill so many enemies that it takes so long in order to actually complete the quest. Meanwhile, if you just have to hunt for specific items, like 4 fragments or 3 sand cores, turn them in, not only do you get a lot of money that you can dump into your guild guy, whatever you want to call him, but you also get progress for guild experience, which is again very helpful if you want to get Gilded Strike, or a move that lets you survive a fatal hit once per battle. Again, Blades of the World is a very useful covenant for melee builds, again, especially for Paladin, because they're going to be taking more hits in your party. Mages, on the other hand, Blades of the World is not the guild for you, because most of the moves strive off of surviving on 1 HP, heading straight into the fight, and having high attack power. Since you're dumping more sets into Arcane, it is not really worth going for Blades of the World, and a much better option, especially if you're a team, would be Way of the Life, which gives you lesser healing abilities and allow you to heal outside of battle gather ingredients better, and be able to heal wounds more efficiently. But Way of the Life is better to be discussed another time. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Have a good one. Peace.